if you had to choose one animal to die by, what would it be?
I would say a big cat because they kill you quick.
Yeah, because they know where your jugular is.
Yeah, you would just go out.
I'd go hamster.
You go right out. It's like being choked.
You know how bad it would take for a hamster to kill you?
I asked Chris
They'd
D'Elia.
have to tie you down and fill the hamster up with steroids.
I asked Chris D'Elia, and we're all coming up, and Chris D'Elia goes, ants. I go, dude, that would be terrible. He goes, I don't care. I'm brave. And he just walked away. I was like, you fucking asshole.
When you hear about what ants do, one of the things they do is they kill elephants. They climb up the elephant's leg, and they go into his ear, and they start eating the elephant from the ear, from the inside of their ear.
This is what, I have I have the 10-minute podcast that I do with Will Sasso and Chris D'Elia. If you guys want it, it's called the 10minutepodcast.com. And this is the kind of shit we talk about. We pick a topic like this, and we just fucking talk about it. And it's 10 minutes. Right. And if we don't finish the topic, the music sounds, and we're fucking done. The music starts.
That's great.
It's great. It's been really fun.
That's a fun thing to do, like on a commute, like to listen to on your way to work.
That's why we've been doing well, because we get together. Will and I said, let's do a podcast, but let's make it only 10 minutes. Like
that's
everybody
really
else
smart.
And so that's what we've been doing.
And calling it 10-minute podcast is smart.
It's called the 10-minute podcast, and you go to 10minutepodcast.com, you can download it.
Yeah, that's
killing it.
That's a funny idea.
Yeah.
But ants, I think ants are the number one killer of any animal in Africa. I believe that's true.
I don't know. I know
that ants. There's more ants.
I think mosquitoes are
more weight
from malaria.
From malaria.
Yeah.
There's more weight per ant on or a commensurate rate as it is human beings when total body mass.
I believe it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Think about how much bigger a person is than a fucking ant, and they weigh. If you added up all the weight of all the ants and all the weight of all the people, it would be basically the same.
Makes sense. Somebody said something interesting about, like, if you took, this was really interesting about, they said, this biologist was saying, if you took all the ants and if you killed all the ants on the planet, life on Earth would cease to exist in about 5 years, as you know it, because ants are such an integral part of the ecosystem for 1,000 reasons.
Isn't that amazing?
If you took all the humans and you got rid of them on this Earth, life would go on even just the ecosystem would be totally intact in 5 years. It's just kind of an interesting distinction where how much more important in some ways ants are to life on this planet than humans are.
Now, why is that? Like,
because ants are such an integral part of the ecosystem, whereas human beings are actually in a lot of ways an intrusion on endocrine structures and all kinds of things that require sustainable life. Look what we've done to the environment as it stands just by living. This inexorable rise of human flesh, pushing and fucking,
Yeah, but why ants? Just because
ants are like a very important part. They provide food and aeration and all kinds of things. I don't know what I'm not a biologist, but it was just a kind of a really interesting distinction to think that ants, in a lot of ways, as a whole, are way more important and actually crucial to life on planet Earth. Whereas human beings, if you got rid of every human being, life on planet Earth would probably carry on really, really well. It's just it's kind of a humbling kind of concept.